So I shared this on my TikTok and Instagram, and it just went viral. Today, I want to have a real conversation, not to blame anyone, not to assume anything, but just to share my personal experience as a Black nurse trying to move into critical care. Because sometimes behind the polished images, the successful stories, there are journeys that did not go the way we hoped. And they deserve to be talked about too. I'm sharing this because I not only know someone out there might be going through this, but I've read comments on that post, multiple comments of people that went to similar experience and they felt discouraged. So I just want to tell you that you are not alone. So when I first started my nursing career, I only had in mind a dream of becoming a CRNA. You can literally ask all my sisters, my parents, which my sister shared with me that she thought I was actually a CRNA, right? She's not into medical field. She's not into nursing. She doesn't know anything, but she thought that I was actually practicing as a CRNA because growing up, I used to say that I wanted to be a CRNA. And like most nurses who wants to go that route, I knew I needed to have critical care experience, ICU experience. I was very motivated. I was serious. I wasn't just dreaming. I was ready to work for it. I wanted to become a CRNA. I spent over 5 years, right, gaining bedside experience, building my skills, staying sharp, and, just be a nurse, right? I took pride in my patient care, but whenever an ICU position was opened, I applied. I was never called for the interview, or maybe once or twice I actually interviewed and blank. Nothing after that. And I'm talking about applying as a new grad. Well, because I wanted to become a CRNA and I knew that was my calling, right? I wanted that so bad. I applied as a new grad. They didn't select me. I assume it's because you heard about it, go have some sort of med-surg experience before applying for ICU position. That's what I did. But that's what I tell my students. That is a trap. Because once you have med-surg experience, you kind of not forever, but your mind is set that way. It's so easy to mold a new grad's brain into ICU position than an experienced med-surg nurse, because you're comfortable with your way of of doing things. You can take 30 minutes break. Your patient is stable somehow. Switching from that to ICU level is very hard. But I didn't know that. And that is why I love sharing my stories, because I know someone out there might benefit from it. I really love to talk about stuff that people don't. How many videos have you seen of people talking about not being able to get into the ICU? But here I am as a nursing professor, as a family nurse practitioner. I'm here to share my story with you that's maybe been experiencing the same thing, wanting to go to ICU but are not able to because of management. I'm here to tell you that you are not alone, that I too experienced that. And I'm here with advice now that I went through it, I passed through it. So as I share, every single time I will apply for a ICU position or critical care position, I was told, we decided to go with another candidate. Or no feedback, no clear explanation, just not this time. So at first I thought maybe I just needed more med-surg experience. So I kept working hard. I kept growing. After 2 years, after 3 years, after 5 years, the doors still never opened for me. It's hard to explain how it feels when you know you are qualified, and also when you know you are capable of doing it, but you keep getting passed over. It makes you start questioning yourself. Am I not good enough? Am I missing something? Is there something about me they just don't see? I used to think it was my name. I used to tell my husband, this time around, I'm just gonna put my first name because I think there's just something with my last name that I don't know. I don't know, okay? And if I'm being honest, yes, sometimes as a Black nurse, you wonder if there is an unspoken bias playing a role. But again, I'm not here to assume. I'm just sharing how I feel standing on the outside, knocking on doors that never opened. Looking back, I realize now that sometimes, no matter how qualified you are, you must still face silent barrier you can't always see. But that doesn't mean you are not good enough. And it definitely doesn't mean that you should give up on your dreams, right? My path didn't lead me to CRNA school, but led me to other opportunity, becoming a family nurse practitioner, becoming a nurse educator, and helping future nursing students finding their own path. So if you are experiencing something similar, whether it's ICU doors, specialty job, or leadership roles, I just want you to know it's not the end of your story. It might just be a redirection. If you are a Black nurse or honestly any nurse facing closed door right now, hear me out. It doesn't define your worth. It doesn't define your intelligence. It doesn't define your future. You are capable, right? You are worthy of critical care, advanced practice, leadership, whatever you set your heart on. Sometimes the system is not fair. Sometimes bias is real, even when it's silent. But your story is still powerful and your calling is still valid. Whether you get through the traditional path or you have a different way, you have what it takes. If you have been through something similar or if you're still trying to find your way, drop a comment below. Let's encourage each other and let's be real about struggles and also real about our strength. Right now, I'm a board certified family nurse practitioner. In the back of my heart, I still think about CRNA because it was just a dream. It was my dream. And honestly, I don't feel complete. I don't feel complete. I don't know if I'm going to go back. I don't know. I have small children right now and committing 3 years of my life away from them pretty much is something that I don't see myself do at this time. However, if things changes in the future, I'll make sure to let you know and I will take you along with me whenever, if I will ever go back to the bedside nursing and take on the ICU position to qualify for CRNA programs. Okay. So if this video resonated with you, please like, subscribe, and share with another nurse who might need to hear this today. You are not alone. You are not invisible. Keep going. Thank you so much for watching this video and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.